So Casey, do you think that I could move you, just like with my own force?
Personally, not easily.
So what I'm doing is there's another system in our body. It's called the fascia. For now, Casey and I have not met, right?
Not bad.
I haven't coached him or anything like that. Have I? Okay. But I thought he'd be a good candidate to give this a try and see if I can do this. All right. So now you can back up a little bit. So Casey, do you think that I could move you, just like with my own force?
Personally, not easily.
No way, right? I mean, how would that be possible? So I'm going to do it wrong and I'm going to try to move you. And there's just no way. Like, you're a tank.
So what is it that you're doing different than the wrong way?
So let me do it the wrong way, Joe. Okay, so if I'm using my force and resisting, then I'm just trying to use my muscle against your muscle. So this is Western. You might get a little closer so you can hear. That's very Western minded. Okay, so that's power, that's force, muscle, and it's going, your force is just going right back at me. The harder I push, the more it actually goes right back at me. So what I'm doing there's another system in our body. It's called the fascia. Yeah, you familiar with that? Okay. So this will help you like in your working out and stuff. Once you learn to access your fascia, if you're doing lifting, you'll be able to lift more because fascia has a lot more tensile strength. So it's like using steel chains rather than using something that's softer and you have to rely on the vulva. Okay. Which you have substantial amount of that. So what I'm doing is the fascia is underneath the skin. So you have your skin. And then if I squeeze hard and I got to your muscle and just like if I tried to push you and I'm touching your muscle, you know exactly where I am, right? So you can resist that. Then resist. Yeah. So see, that just comes right back at me. But if I get into that intermediate system, it's called the fascia, which is in between. So it's in between the skin, underneath the skin, but not down into the muscle. Then it confuses your system and I can move you. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, let's keep this. So if I try to just push right into your bones, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I just get into your fascia and your brain can't really resource that. And then I can move you. It's crazy, isn't it? You want to try it? I mean, I'm not a daunting character to do this with, but you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead and just, right there and there. And then if you just push hard, of course, like you're going to take me over. So now what I want you to do is you can zoom in close here. So just make your hand a little flatter. And do you feel that? Do you feel that little bit of play, like the skin moves? And then there's a little stop right there. Now you're into my fascia. Okay, so do it on that side too. Yes. And then just pretend through that stop right there. Yes. Very nice. That was very good. And I'll resist just as much. Okay, so grab a hold and do it wrong. Grab me, push hard into and I'm going to resist. Okay. Now do it with the fascia instead. So get the fascia. I'm going to resist just as much. Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being my first subject. I'm going to